Welcome to #AskATC. This is a free service that ATC Midwest is offering. All you need to do to get involved is go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/ATC Midwest, and if you go on there and you type your question, #AskATC, and put in your question, we'll do the best to answer all the questions that we receive every week. You can also go to our Twitter page, twitter.com/ATC Midwest, and post your question there as well. Remember, put #AskATC first so we can pick it up when we search for the questions. Welcome to episode 1 of #AskATC. Very excited to be here and answering our very first question, which comes through Facebook, and it's from Ken Diehm, the CEO of the City of Greater Geraldton. And Ken's question is, #AskATC. Geraldton is a city with huge potential for growth driven by the success of local business. What advice can you offer to local businesses who are working hard to grow in these challenging times? Great question, Ken, and thank you very much for being the first person to ask a question. So, what advice can I offer to local businesses that are working hard in these challenging times? The very first thing I can offer is, what is your mindset? How are you looking at this economy? And it's a very easy statement to say, I know and I understand that. But I work on the premise that how I think determines how I act. So what I see when I look at things, do I look at the city right now or the economy right now here in Geraldton and go, wow, it's a ghost town and tumbleweeds running down the street? Or do I look at it and say, hang on, no, it's pioneer days here and there's a massive opportunity for me to discover. All I need to do is imagine what this city needs in 5 years from now and start doing that now. Right? So what is your mindset first? How do you look at the economy? Now, I know it's easy to say, and it is tough out there for some people. I get that. But the first thing to change is to change the way you look at things. As a very quick example, if I asked you to describe that coffee cup to me, you tell me it's a white mug and it's got the ATC logo on it. And I'd look at it and go, well, actually, it's a white mug with no logo, but it's got a handle. Here we are talking about the exact same thing, but from your perspective, you see one thing, and from my perspective, I see another. So what is your perspective, even though we're talking about the same coffee cup? So we're all talking about the same economy. How come some people can see opportunity where others see nothing? Right? So check your mindset. Then the second thing is, with that mindset check, is then looking at refocusing your business. And I know this is not something I will say lightly. There's a great quote from Buckminster Fuller, which I love, which says, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. So if the economy has shifted into this new normal economy and you want to carry on doing business as usual, well, it's not business as usual. It's business as unusual now. So you can keep fighting that reality if you like, or you can build a new model that's going to make the old one obsolete. And I would challenge you to do that by refocusing your business. What is it that you do best or should be doing best? All right? So get very clear on that. Get back to the basics, back to the fundamentals of why your business really exists. Is what is it there to do? And then do the hell out of that. And when I say that is, Michael Hopkinson talked about this at the Leadership Summit. He said, there's 3 levels of service. There's awesome, good, and crap. Nobody talks about good. Only people either talk about awesome or crap. Now, I assure you right now, it is challenging economic times, which is fine, but you don't want people talking about your business being crap. So you better pursue being awesome or pursue excellence. So identify what it is that you do best or should be doing best, and then do that extremely well. And then once you do that, is find out who needs that as you refocus your business. Who is your ideal client? Where are they? Where do they hang out physically and mentally? Where are they? What do I do best and who for? And do it with excellence. So that's refocusing your business. And then the next thing is, once you've got that clear, is message. What is your message for your business? How are you going to take your message to the market? I've refocused my business. I'm very clear on what I do best. I know who it's for and I know why they need it. So what I got to do is I got to take my message to the market and make sure that they know what it is. Because people buy the why. They don't buy what you do or how you do it. They buy why you do it. If you want to dabble in selling what you do all the time to people, guess what? They're going to go, what's your coffee cup price? What's your coffee cup price? Yours is cheaper. They both do the same thing. I'll take yours. Thank you very much. Done. Now you're a commodity and you're in a price war. And you will not win in a price war. So for local businesses working hard in challenging times, refocus. Find out what you do best. Do the heck out of that and make sure you know who you do it for, and then sell the why, because people buy the why. Then how, then what, not the opposite way. And then lastly, now I know what my business is focused on and I know what my message is. The last thing I want to look at is building my A team. Now there's two ways to build your A team. One is to take the existing people you have and help them to grow, and the other one is to bring the A team into your business. Right? Get the right people in the right roles with the right goals. But before you do either of those things, I want to remind all businesses, and the best advice I can give to you is goals dictate structure, not the other way around. So once you know what you do best and who for, and what level of service you want to provide that at, being awesome, and then what your message is and why you're doing what you're doing so people can buy the why and be emotionally connected to what you do, what are the goals that you want to accomplish, and what structure would you need in place to achieve those goals? Because that's what you should be building towards. So if I realize actually these are the goals I want to achieve for the organization, what structure would I need to have in place that would get me there? Then I can look at my existing structure and say, who do I need to develop to get me there? And then who do I need to bring in to get me there? All right? So as a business, refocus, get your message clear, build your A team. There is no magic pill. It will take time, but when you create alignment and unity and a common language, and you give people something to believe in, someone to believe in, and someone to believe in them, you might just find you don't have to work as hard in these challenging times, and these times might not be as challenging as they seem, because there is opportunity out there. We just need to look for it. We need to find it. Because excellence or awesomeness says, we will find a way. So my advice, Ken, is that please join in the conversation. Put your comments below if you agree or disagree. The whole point of this is for us to share and learn together. We look forward to receiving your feedback. Until next time, #AskATC.